Hey, what's up, guys? A-List Productions here, bringing you another episode of some nerd chatting. I know I was a little behind on a couple of them, but I wanted to make sure that all my topics I use for these are something good or unique. So today I'm jumping in with why Clark Kent / Superman's disguise actually works. And I know you're already thinking, how does glasses on a person's face work? So to me, one of the biggest reasons this disguise works is an issue I've never heard anybody bring up. So say you work anywhere you work, and you work with somebody who resembles like Brad Pitt, a celebrity, or any celebrity. Are you gonna go up to them and literally accuse them on a daily basis, quit lying to me, I know you're Brad Pitt? Of course you're gonna say, wow, you look a lot like Brad Pitt. You really resemble him. Wow, man, you really look just like him. But are you ever gonna literally threaten this person to the point of, no, you are him, you're posing undercover? And I feel it'll be the same thing with Clark. Now, I know they've never addressed this in any of the movies or TV shows, to my knowledge, of course. Let me put that disclaimer in there in case they have. People would go up to Clark and be like, wow, you look a lot like Superman. Well, that's uncanny. And then people would obviously always go, but it's Clark. The same guy who bumped into the side of that door when he walked in. The same guy who can never shuffle papers properly. You know, the same guy who trips over his own shoelaces. He looks like Superman, but he's obviously not. Or even to the extent of, yeah, I know he looks like Superman, and then when you get the people, no, I think he really is Superman. Well, he can't be, because we all rushed over to the window and we saw that plant exploding outside, and Clark was right behind me. We saw Superman fly out there and save the day, and we turned around, me and Clark started talking about it, because he's got super speed, so no one would even know. The illusion of Superman is that he has nothing to hide. He's showing his face. He has no mask on. He's always out there saving lives. That there's never a point in time where he would be sitting around having a normal life. Another factor that I've never really heard a lot of people talk about when it comes to this disguise is the fact that when you think of Metropolis, it's pretty much modeled after New York City. There are so many thousands upon thousands of people that live in New York City. And walking on the street or walking amongst them, the majority of the entire city would never even notice this dorky guy. Yeah, he's over 6 foot, but who isn't in New York? There's going to be giants walking around New York. Clark might even seem small comparably to some people that are just on the streets. People would easily overlook this dorky guy with glasses that just has a briefcase and a suit, like, again, 90% of New York City on a daily basis. The only people who would ever strike any sort of real resemblance to him would be his close co-workers. And of course, like I said earlier in this, I think they would just make it a joke as, wow, Clark, you look just like Superman, but too bad you don't have any of his powers. And of course, there's obviously the point that Henry Cavill did before Batman v Superman, one of the biggest blockbuster movies of this past summer. Whether it was a success or not is not even worth debating on this. He went out in public and people didn't notice him, and not only was he playing Superman in a movie, he was a celebrity. Now, of course, this is all silly in the end because we're just debating the merit of a disguise that was created in the 40s. Now, I will add one little thing on the end of this that isn't why the disguise works, but just something I thought would always be cool, and I had thought about doing in a fan film, but just never really got around to it. What I thought would be really cool is if they incorporated something unique in his origin story when he's coming up with his Clark Kent disguise. That's something, I know they've done it before, where pieces of his glasses were made from his Kryptonian ship. And I think it'd be awesome if they did that, where the glass of the lenses were made from his Kryptonian ship, to the point where it somewhat distorts his image to somebody else looking at it. Because then it could even sell the disguise a little further. I know they've never done anything with that, but I think it'd be really cool if they did. So anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up for another episode of this nerd chatting. And, I like the suggestions. I love the suggestions, but I do want to make one thing clear. If somebody suggests a really cool topic that I honestly would really have nothing to add to make a video that is different than what somebody else has already put out on the internet, or if I just personally don't have enough knowledge of that said topic, I probably won't do it. So it's not that I'm ignoring somebody's suggestions or anything like that. It's just I don't want to make a video just for the sake of making a video. Couple last few things, guys. We have started on this road to 50,000 subscribers. We're over 41,000 right now and close to 42, I know. Once we hit that 50,000 mark, I'm going to make a video, and there will be a giveaway on there, as I mentioned in a previous video. But another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be giving 5 channel shoutouts when that happens. And these are going to be mostly smaller channels that are trying to grow. So the simplest thing is you just got to be subscribed to me and watch my videos. Simple as that. There's no crazy rules other than that. But I want to help people out because that's something I wish would have happened when I was an earlier channel. I wish somebody else would have, helped me out and pushed me to a further limit. So hopefully I can do that for a couple people. And of course, I know I've said it like 4 times now, but I've just been super busy, guys. The fan edits are coming. I'm working on a few right now. They're just not finished yet, and I don't want to rush them and release subpar content to you guys because I feel like that is an insult to your fan base or your followers on anything when you just start releasing stuff just to release stuff or releasing stuff just to be the trending topic. So anyways, I know my closing thoughts have been pretty much just the same length as the actual content in this, but I wanted to end it with those notes just so to give you guys an update, because I know if I titled this just channel update, nobody would even watch it. So thanks everybody for watching. Of course, more content's coming. And be sure to subscribe if you're new to this, if you like this stuff. Even if you hate it, you know what? If you hate me, subscribe anyways, because that's just another person that can follow my stuff. You could be like that person who just dislikes videos. They subscribe to you just to dislike them. I don't know why they do that, but you could be one of those too. I believe in you. I have faith that you can do it. Anyways, guys, I will hit you up next time. And hit you up like we're going on a date. Sure. We're gonna end it right there. Subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Oh, and I have to actually add in, like every other YouTuber does now, be sure to hit that bell button and be notified when I upload videos. I don't know, I became a cowboy, but we'll just leave it there. And yeah, hit that little bell. Thanks.